At 10 News Weather Authority from the JES Weather Center.
It's 11:17 and overall it's very quiet outside. What you're seeing is just ground clutter around the radar site. Rest assured it's not rain. Ground clutter, simply put, is just the scan looking for precipitation and instead finding fine particulates in the atmosphere, maybe, such as bugs. So rest assured it's dry outside and it's going to stay dry all night long. Futurecast does show overnight for us, looking to be a time frame where we're going to be nothing worse than partly cloudy. As a matter of fact, I think most of us are going to be fair. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to have some cloud cover in and out of our backyards. We'll call it partly to at times mostly sunny. And tomorrow does look to be a pretty dry day for us. Tomorrow night, I think we may have a small increase in cloud cover, and we may even have a stray little shower that could form east of the Blue Ridge Parkway overnight Thursday night. Otherwise, Friday should return to a mostly sunny sky. So really the next couple of days look very quiet in the weather department. And I think even as we go into the weekend and early next week, the weather looks quiet as well. All right, let's talk about fall foliage. And as we look at the fall foliage across the country over the next 5 to 7 days, you'll notice that most of the color is going to happen in the Rocky Mountain states, especially as you head towards the higher terrain of the Rocky Mountain states. But we're also maybe starting to see a little bit of color showing up towards northern New England as well. So the question becomes, all right, you're already starting to see some color in the Rocky Mountain states. What about Virginia? What about for us here at home? Well, we generally see our average peak foliage happening in the month of October, okay? The higher terrain sees the peak foliage first. So earlier parts of October is generally when we see the peak foliage in places like Pocahontas, Greenbrier, Highland, Bath, Allegheny, Wythe, and Grayson counties. Rest of the viewing area, we really start to see peak foliage as we go into mid to late October, maybe even into our extreme southeasternmost counties into the early part of November. So it's not that far away. Just hasn't started yet for most of us. 61 right now in Hot Springs. It's 50 in Wytheville, 61 in Roanoke and Lynchburg, 64 in Danville, 59 as we speak in Martinsville. And as we look at Thursday's forecast, temperatures are right about where they should be for this time of year. 81 in Roanoke, 77 in Blacksburg and in other parts of the NRV. 81 Lynchburg and 81 across Southside. So a very seasonable day no matter how you slice it on Thursday. And while we're going to warm things up here over the course of the next 3 to 5 days, out west it's actually going to be a little bit cooler. The greatest chance for below normal temperatures across the country going to happen really from Washington, south and Nevada into also California, with clouds and rain showers being the main culprit. For tonight, your low is about 53. Just a few clouds around. It's cool, it's still dry. And then tomorrow we're up to about 81. More sun than clouds overall, but again, we will have some cloud cover around from time to time tomorrow. Overall, a pretty warm day. And as we look at the next 7 days worth of weather, lower 80s is the name of the game for us through Saturday, middle 80s Sunday, Monday, 81 to 84 Tuesday through Wednesday. Overall, mainly sunny skies Friday through Monday, maybe a few more clouds by the middle of next week, but the next 7 days look dry. Our next chance for bona fide rain may not come until very late next week or even next weekend. That'll be like days 9, 10, and potentially 11. Back to you, Lindsay.